It's art shoot time with your host, Mrs. Lair.
Hello, this is Mrs. Lair, and welcome to Art Shoe Time. Now, this is our third week of our objects unit, where we explore interesting objects. The first week, if you remember, 2 weeks ago, I explored and thought about this object, this fish magnifying glass from my husband's grandmother. And the second week, that was last week, we got to choose what we are going to do with the object on the art menu. And just to remind you what some of the choices were. 1, an observational drawing. That means draw what you see. 2, create a portal to another place or time. This could be real or imaginary. 3, does your object have an alter ego or secret life? You can put eyeballs on it. We're not destroying the objects, but you can maybe tape eyeballs or something, or do it on Seesaw with collage and photographs. Number 4, comic or a story. You can illustrate a funny story, or you can even make a stop motion movie or a live action movie featuring your object. And lastly, 5, you can mix it up. You can do 2 or more of these. I want you to be creative and think of what you could do with your object. I put in a lot of effort, and I think you're going to like it. I'm pretty proud of it. I created a portal, and this is a drawing, so it's an observational drawing and a portal. If you remember from my sketchbook, which I can show you in a second, I decided that I was going to make a portal, and I highlighted Hawaii or Cape Cod. I decided to do Cape Cod. So I drew a picture of a lighthouse with ocean and a sky, some grass that's pretty common around the beach at Cape Cod. And of course I did the highlight to make it look like it's glass. And then I drew some water droplets to make it look like maybe the water splashed from one world to another, or maybe after coming back from my journey I dripped water or something. Kind of leaves some for something for the imagination. So this is my portal, and I think I did a good job on it. I put in a lot of effort. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that some students aren't putting in hardly any effort. They're not even leaving their desk to try to find interesting objects. They're not explaining what their object is. When they explained their plan, they would just show like a circle and call it a portal, but we didn't even know what the object was. So what I really wish is that we could have some sort of like effort fairy come in and to your homes and help you out. We just need.
Oh no, Mrs. Lair is in distress. Her students aren't putting in enough effort into their artwork. I better go help.
What?
Hello, Mrs. Lair.
What? Is this really true?
Yes, it's me.
Effort fairy. My wish has come true. Oh, if you could please go into my students' houses and help them out with a little more effort, that would be wonderful.
All right, Mrs. Lair, you got it. In fact, I see a student that needs help. Let's go. Hi, we are at Wesley's house. Let's watch to see if he puts in any effort into his art assignment.
Oh, interesting object? I'll use a spoon.
Wrong. There was 0 effort put into this. He didn't even get out of his chair and look around his home or ask his big person for help. Let's do it again, and this time we'll put in effort. Wow, you got out of your chair. Good job. That's the first step in putting in effort. Now you're being thoughtful and looking at different objects. Great work. So far, I see a lot more effort. And you picked a great object. Well done. The next step is to explain why your object is interesting and why it's important to you.
So, my object is this cool geode that I found at the Golden Rock Shop, and we actually threw it on the ground to open. Like, you could see all the cool crystals.
Great job! The next step is to explain what your plan is for your final project. You have to choose from the art menu and explain what your object is and what you plan on doing with it for your art assignment.
It's a portal.
Sorry, wrong again. Now try again, this time with a little more effort, please.
After looking at the menu, I think I want to do the alter ego with this geode. I'll put 2 eyes right here, and at night, he's going to come alive, and he's going to help Superman take out all the bad guys.
Great job, Wesley. I think you're getting the hang of it, by golly. Now you need to do the work and upload it on Seesaw. Let's see if you do it correctly this time.
Done.
Wrong. Sorry. That was 0 effort. Sorry, Wesley. Putting your thumb up is not doing the work. That's putting in 0 effort. You actually have to complete the assignment and upload your work on Seesaw. Now, do it again.
So this is my final assignment. It's my alter ego, Geode, and I made it a little monster, and it helps Superman at night. This project is really fun.
Well done, Wesley. See, a little effort goes a long way. It didn't take too much more time, but it's so much more rewarding at the end. Well done. Well, I guess my work here is finished. See you later.
Thanks, Effort Fairy, and thanks for visiting Wesley. He really needed a little boost. Now, if you feel like you need a little boost, just ask yourself in your own mind, could I put in a little bit more effort? What would the Effort Fairy say right now? And if you think that you could put in a little bit more, I challenge you to do so. Now, have a great week. Work on your final project. Remember, a little effort goes a long way. Upload your work on Seesaw. Don't forget to share what your project is with your object. Okay? So show your final project and your object. Thank you so much. Have a great week. This is our final week of our Interesting Objects unit. This week, you need to create your final project about your object. If you need to look at the art menu as a refresher, you can find it on Seesaw. When you upload your work on Seesaw, you might want to use this sentence frame to get you started. My object is a It inspired me to create And a bonus for extra effort, you could say something like this. Something you might not notice about my art is I look forward to seeing your art and seeing all your great effort. Have a great week!